Hi, Algebra 1 kids. This is Dr. Callahan with Week 8 Monday. Go ahead and turn over to your blue student workbook that you generally keep at home. So make sure you guys are on Week 8 Monday on the student book. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we are going to start with solving system of equation by graphing today, which is a new section. We've already learned how to graph an equation. Remember, graphing equation is y equals mx plus b. You start up at the b, and it's always on the y-axis, which means it either goes up or down. And then you look at the slope. The slope is a rise over run. So if it's a positive slope, you will go up and then over to the right. If it's a negative slope, you will go down and then to the right. All right, go ahead and turn over to this page for 4.1. Go ahead and take a look at this question here and respond to the questions subjectively with your own opinion. Make sure you have at least 3 sentences for each side, for each question for A, B, and C. Pause the video to do that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at question example 1. With example 1, you have y equals 1 over 2x minus 2. So first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and draw the x and y axis. And once you have that, I'm going to start off with the first equation. B for the first equation is a negative 2. Slope is a 1 over 2. So I'm going to start off at negative 2. So 1, 2 down here. Then go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. And then just connect the dots. So you're done with the first one. Now let's take a look at the second one. The second one, the b is at negative 7. Your slope is a 3 over 1. So you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to go up because your slope is a positive 3. 1, 2, 3 over to the right one. 1, 2, 3 over to the right one. 1, 2, 3 over to the right one. And here is your graph. Now, somewhere here, you should be able to see where the 2 lines crisscross, like right here at this dot. And what is that location of the dot? It looks like it's at 2, negative 1. And guess what? That's your answer. X equals 2, y equals negative 1. And that's all that you have to do. That's it. I'm going to have you guys go ahead and give this one a try on your own. So pause the video and do exactly what I did. All right, let's take a look at example 2. Okay, first equation here, not too bad. It's already in y-intercept form. Second equation here, this is in standard form. So you have to go in and solve it into slope-intercept form. So the solve for y. So if I'm going to solve for y, I'm going to move the x over to the right side. So for negative 8y equals negative 4x plus 12. Then I'm going to divide it by negative 8 on each side. Y is equal to a positive 1 over 2x plus 12 divided by 8. You can't divide 8 into 12, but you can divide each by a 4. So that gives you a 3 over 4. A 3 over 4 is a 0.75. So that's what you're going to start off at. So then looking at this, I'm going to draw my lines. Let's go ahead and graph the first equation, which is right here. You start at 7. So you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you go up 1 over 2. You see how I'm running out of space? I can go down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. And then here is my line. Now let's go ahead and graph the second equation. Second equation, you start at 0.5. So it's be right there. And then you go up 1. Over to the right 2, so up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. If you look at these 2 lines, the green line and the purple line, are they ever going to touch? Are they ever going to get closer? And the answer is no, because the slope of the first line is a 1 over 2. The slope of the second line is a 1 over 2 as well. So that means they have the same slope. And remember what we learned before, if they have the same slope, these are called parallel lines. They're like train tracks. They're never going to get closer and they're never going to get further apart. So they're not going to touch. So what is your answer? Your answer is no solution. All right, let's go ahead and give B a try. So for B, both of them are in standard form, so you want to put them in slope-intercept form. Let's move the 3x over. So you have a 2y equals a negative 3x plus 9. Divide everything by 2. You have y is equal to negative 3 over 2x plus 4.5. Now let's take a look at the second one. For the second one, you already have the y by itself, but you have to get rid of the 2/3. So I'm going to multiply everything by the reciprocal, which is 3 over 2. So now I have y by itself. 3 times 3 is a 9. 9 divided by 2 is a 9 over 2. Then here I have an x times 3 over 2, so 3 over 2x. I want to go ahead and reduce this a little bit, or actually want to rewrite it, so x is first. So let's do negative 3 over 2x. 9 divided by 2 is a 4.5. And now we're ready to go ahead and graph this. So then looking at this right here, we're going to start at 4.5, so let's go and draw the lines like this. Your red line starts at 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 is right here. Minus 3 over 2 means you go down 3. 1, 2, 3 over 2. Minus 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 over 2. You can go up 1, 2, 3 over 2. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the other one. 4.5, start right there. Go down 3 over 2, down 3 over 2. Uh-oh, what do you guys notice here? It looks like these two lines are literally on top of each other, which is true because they have exactly the same graph. So there's the same line. So then what is your answer? Your answer is infinitely many solution. And that makes sense because when you have a line on top of each other, literally every single one of these points where the blue line is touching the red line is an answer. So your answer is infinitely many solution. All right, let's go and take a look at example number 4. With example number 4, you're going to try to graph the two lines. Let's start off with the first one, which is at negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to the 1. And then here is your line. And then you're going to go ahead and graph the second one, which is, let's do it with green. Start at 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You need to go down 1 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1. And then down 6 over 1. Now, do you see the point where the two graphs hit? It looks like it is at maybe a 2, 1. And that is your answer. We're making kind of like an approximation because we don't have a grid and it's not always accurate, but it's about a 2, 1. All right, I'm going to have you guys go ahead and try number 5 on your own. So pause the video, give that one a try. It's pretty straightforward. And I'm going to go ahead and grab one more. So let's go ahead and grab number 6. For number 6, you have to solve for y for the second equation. Move the 2x over, so you have 3y is equal to negative 2x plus 6. Then you divide by 3 on everything. So your answer is y is equal to negative 2 over 3x plus 2. Let's go and draw a grid. Start with the first equation. You're going to start at 2. Go down 2 over 1, 2, 3. Down 2 over 1, 2, 3. Now if you're running out of space, you can go up 2 over 1, 2, 3. And then connect the dots. Now let's go ahead and grab the second line right here. Start at 2. Down 2 over 1, 2, 3. Down 2 over 1, 2, 3. And notice, once again, these are exactly the same line. If you look at the equation right here, oops, I don't like that color. You can't see it very well. Let's try that again. If you see this line right here, y equals negative 2x plus 3, isn't it the same equation as the second line? Yeah, they're exactly the same. So what is your answer? Infinitely many solutions. Oh, come on, stop it. That is your answer. All right, you guys. Well, I want you guys to continue practicing this a little bit more. So go ahead and start your homework for tonight. I have several questions here that you can go ahead and practice a little bit more of. Definitely, I would suggest doing 1 to 6 because the grid is already there. You could show this on a separate piece of paper if you need to. If you need the answers, here are the answers to it. So before you look at the answers, make sure you try to go ahead and grab them yourself. And then when you're ready for the assessment, here are the assessment 1 to 5. If you need additional videos to go over this one more time, I do have other videos right here. It's at this link. And if you click on it, there are many, many different other videos available for you to go ahead and get a better idea of this concept. As always, I hope you guys stay safe and safe and healthy. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.